am gonna try to be as quick as I can with this video, but something tells me I have a lot more to say than what I think. So let's get on to this Artfight recap of 2024 for me. Yeah. So I would have done a week 3 recap video, but I figured that I didn't have a lot done that week. I did sketches, but I couldn't consider them finished, so I just didn't even mention it. The stats would be right here if you're interested. There you go. But also, they extended the event anyway, so it wouldn't make much sense to do like a 3-week recap when like the next one's going to be in like the next like 3 days or so. So I figured let's just elongate it like the event itself. So my goal this year was to hit 400, and I only managed to hit 332. That's fine because that's 107 more art pieces that I did last year. Last year I did 225. Pretty crazy indeed. But I'm glad. I got to revenge most, if not everybody, that was on the docket. I'm very happy about that. However, I'm not happy with the quality that I posted up there. I feel guilty. But I'm going to fix that for next year. Don't worry. I don't think anybody's quite worried because you guys really, you guys are amazing and awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough, and I there's a lot to live up to, and I'm sorry my art skills are not to your level. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate your artwork very much, and I'm so sorry I haven't had time to comment. I'm planning to do that this week. I needed to get in the mental nice headspace, and gosh darn it, I'm right back at it, kids. So watch out and get to Artfight sometime this week, okay, if I haven't commented on your stuff, okay? I'm so sorry. But I really love your artwork is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna go back to goals now. Goal number 2 was to work with watercolor. That quickly went out the window with just one art piece of watercolor. The reason why? I was anal about the hues, color matching and stuff with just that one art piece. What were the hue colors? It was blue. It was only blue. That was the only color that was in the art piece. And I was still anal about it. Color matching. I don't know what was up with that with me. If it was like color pencils or crayons, I would have been like, sure, yeah. But like, for some reason, I had so much watercolors. I'm just like, I was at a loss. That flew out the window, unfortunately. So, but we did sketch a lot traditionally. We inked traditionally. So that one comment that said stop working with 3D, not bases, but 3D models, heck you. And eat my shorts because that's what I did, baby. Not eating the shorts. I mean, not using 3D models. I'm gonna keep going with goal number 3 here. Goal number 3 was to do a Pretty Cure All-Star like poster with and do it like as a mass attack or whatever. I drew them out, I sketched them, I inked one of them, and time escaped me. Baby, I did not do it. So I submitted them individually, which didn't make quite sense of where the characters were looking or whatever, but I'm glad it got to the people that it needed to get to, but I feel so bad that they were just sketches. I mean, that's just to say, like, they have other characters that fall within Pretty Cure. I'm sure next year, hopefully, I can get to something like that. That's on my docket, and I'm very grateful and happy that Cure Timely, my Pretty Cure character, was in like a mass attack kind of like that. So I guess the spirit kind of lived on there, but I really want to do it myself here. Goal number 4 was to do some art studies. I didn't do it in the sense that I would like to do, unfortunately, which was like do other Twitter artists that I really admire and try to implement it into experimental styles with your guys' characters. That didn't quite pan out, but you know what? I did learn a lot from drawing your guys' characters as somebody who's wanting to do 2D animation and follow other people's styles. It was good to study other people's styles. Yeah, I treated it as like me mimicking other people's styles just a little bit. So I hope you don't mind. As for the other stuff that I normally draw during Artfight, which is ponies, Sonic characters, and magical girls, I succeeded in all of those. Not as much as I would like to. I didn't do as many monochrome pieces as I would like to and normally do. I try to do at least 4 pieces from each type of thing, but it was crazy this year. So here are the characters that got the most love. Ballot had a whopping 39 attacks. Holy frick. Each one of them as cute as the last, and I love every single piece. Looky Flowers has 27 attacks. I'm so happy she got more love considering last year was the first year she was introduced. This year, she really shined through, and I'm so happy because she's one of my newer OCs, and I need to put a lot more into her. And just seeing other people love her is just like, I really gotta like put more into her. And then number 3, our last one, Candy, came in at 26. And yay! I love my girl Candy. She's like one of my first OCs. Thank you for noticing and loving my girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's not enough thank yous in the world, so we're gonna get to it again. While we're on the subject of talking about your guys' attacks, you guys attacked me what? 334 times. I could be wrong. Let me double check my notes here. I'm pretty sure you guys attacked me 334 times, which is crazy. Thank you so much. Unnecessary. It kind of made me think, am I one of those popular artists? Considering the first week you guys attacked me like over 100 times. That's unheard of. I've never seen that before ever. It's probably because of all the Artfight videos I've done or whatever, but they never had like a big reach compared to other art YouTubers. So it's just kind of like baffling to me. I go to the other art YouTuber art fighters and whatever, and their stats aren't as bad as mine. So I don't know, but I feel so guilty if I don't attack you back. I'm so happy I got to do that to you guys, but some of you guys attacked twice. Okay, I got something planned next year that you might be interested in. I'm not gonna get into it here. That's for next year, but I'm gonna be implementing some plans to negate being stressed out about getting attacked so much. So I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna try to keep it interesting for you and for me and less stressful, so maybe I could get to some bookmarks next year. That would be nice. I did sneak in a few simple shaped characters and a few other magical girls that were not on the docket, so but there's just a lot of things that I couldn't do and stuff. But that's fine, because your guys' characters are just as interesting. And I did make it a thing where people that I follow, or vice versa or whatever, that I go through their characters right when that happens, and I make sure I favor at least one of them. So my bookmarks, at least maybe by a page, are out of there. So big relief there. But I'm happy I got to clear out my bookmarks in that sense. That being said, I still don't think of myself being a popular artist on an Artfight, but I guess apparently the numbers don't lie. I don't know. I feel still very small. We're gonna keep going. As for the drama on Artfight this year, there's always some kind of drama. Last year it was the one of the big owners, taking money from the site in one way, shape, or another, and not refunding another person for whatever reason. It's all really lame stuff that technically got fixed. Nothing to leave the site over. This year it was the whole TikTokifying drama thing or whatever. It really didn't affect me. Nor did I see it at all. And I'm on Twitter all the time, so I didn't see anything of the human centipede thing. There are people complaining about not getting enough attack, people wanting to get better attacks and not from beginner artists. I've never seen anything like that. Which, by the way, beginner artists? Mwah, I love you. Which is so crazy, because beginner artists, like, I'm sorry, I'm a little around here. I love beginner artists stuff because they took the time to learn off of your character and to like actually like it and stuff. It just that is an honor that your character lives in their sketchbooks rent free. That is so nice. So it's something that they can look back on and say that they grew off of. Hopefully, that kind of sense. I'm being hopeful about it, but I think that's really pretty and really cute to get attacked like that, especially traditional artists. I know there was another thing saying that, like, oh, they don't want to get attacked by traditional artists. Hello, your character is living in their sketchbook rent free. That is so cool. Again, didn't see any of that. Maybe I was just too busy focusing on Artfight this year to even notice anything like that happening, going on, or whatever. But whatever, no skin off my nose. It was all fine. However, there were some things that I did notice this year, and let's get into that. I noticed there was a thing of fear going around that people are scared to put their OCs in, fearful of people messing up their OCs one way or another, and also people being fearful of it being too competition-y and not getting art from their favorite artists and stuff, which Artfight is what you make of it. And if you're just aiming to get that, you're not guaranteed it. So just have fun with Artfight, and you're gonna have fun regardless, because people are gonna want to draw your OCs even if you know them or not, because that's what it is. It's art trading kind of gifty kind of event, and you never know who's gonna draw you. So it could be a really big artist, like a different one. You never know who's going to attack you. It's that kind of surprise that is just like, oh, you're opening up Artfight. What kind of Christmas gift am I getting today? Kind of vibe, and it's amazing. Granted, not everybody gets art all the time, every single day. It just, the fact that you're opening it up and it could be there, I mean, it's like a little gambling, but not. The other kind of drama that I saw was point farming, not particularly through mass attacks, that a lot of people are saying this year that people were complaining about mass attacks, which, to be fair, yeah, there's a lot, but it's not like a major big bad thing. I think it's fun to get mass attacks, honestly, even if the character ends up with 2 dots and a happy face for a face. I think that's fun and cute and stupid, actually. But I love all art, so it doesn't even matter. Anyways, point farming would be that there's this one happy face dude. I'm pretty sure they got banned rather quickly. This guy single-handedly made Stardust look like a piece of poo-poo. What the heck? He kept farming and farming, and he was attacking himself. So that was uncouth. So they banned him, and I think there was like maybe a period of maybe 2 days that they've done that. Yucky, poo-poo, caca. But I didn't see him any other time during the event. But if you see this happy face, you know. You know what? I also figured out, I figured this out towards the tail end of Artfight. Of like, why do I like it so much, other than other platforms, to find new artists? Because every time I'm on Artfight, I find new artists that are just amazing that I've never seen before. Maybe because they're too new to art or whatever, or they're just on a different platform that I'm usually on. But genuinely, finding new artists on there is so easy and so fun, and you get to see different styles. And I finally figured out why. There's no algorithm telling me what I should see. It's not like the same 15 people posting art that I usually feel that I see on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. It's just unfiltered. It's like DeviantArt back in the day, and even DeviantArt had an algorithm back in the day. I feel like there's no big algorithm saying what I should like and what should I consume, which is such a big part that I whittle down the algorithms on YouTube and Twitter all the time. But I still see the same stuff over and over again, which I'm not complaining. It's better than seeing the stuff I don't want to see. But to be shown something new that I have not seen before on Artfight, per se, art-wise, it's such a good feeling to be like, wait a second, they were cooking there, as opposed to like seeing everybody's meals, These are people that are still cooking, and I want to know more about their art. That's one of the things I've noticed this year, and I thought to share it in way I like it. Woo! My last bit is that I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. I wouldn't say I'm burned out. Nothing like Artfight that makes you want to draw your OCs again. I feel that. Just life-wise, everything-wise. Getting attacked so much, I don't know what it is about getting gifts. I didn't know it's a personal thing where I feel guilty and I want to give it back some way. So getting all this amazing art, this event is not healthy for me. I'm going to fix that somehow next year. I'm gonna make it way better for myself, not burn myself out and not feel too guilty. I'm gonna make it like a little game. I'm not going to go into the details, but let's just say I'm going to fixate on revenge chains next year. So that should be fun, hopefully. I did write a script for this, but then I went off the beaten path here. So I'm very sorry about that. But I did want to make it a little bit shorter than what I had, because it was a lot long-winded, and it was just mainly just me gushing about your artwork. I just want to show my appreciation in some way, shape, or form, because I could comment about your art pieces all I want in a video, but if it's individually, it's going to take a long time, which that's what this week is for. It's vacation week. But also, I'm going to give out comments starting probably tomorrow or after the video's up. But yeah, for this, I will be back streaming, I want to say next Monday, and yeah, I'm going to be starting a new video stuff. and we're gonna get back into arting, back to doing everything. And thank you so much for sticking with me for Artfight and for sticking with me for the videos and the streams. You guys have been nothing but amazing and cute and cool. The Discord server is still up. I did say it was going to be deleted after Artfight, but I did say during streams that if everybody's still cool, we'll leave it up. If anything bad happens in there, somehow one person ruins it for everybody, I will delete it. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. I believe you guys are cool. So you guys have a lovely, awesome always. Take good care. I will see you during next Artfight. Or if you just stick around on the channel, I'll see you next week. Hopefully. Okay. Goodbye.